Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I would like to share with you another knife from Petrified Fish. It comes in a nice box with some extras. So firstly we have here a coupon for $3. You will get the $3 if you are post pictures to the site where you are buying this knife. For me it is AliExpress, and if you contact the customer service they will send you a coupon. So nice little extra bonus. So up to next we have a nice dog tag. So PF949 is the model number of the knife, and the Warrior is maybe the name of the knife. I could not find it on the site, so it is up to you. And also a set of black hardware screws. Okay, so the package is nice sleeve, Petrified Fish, the logo, and inside we have the box. I really love the attention to details, so not even they will give you some extras, but they will add you also a microfiber cloth, which is marked with the logo. And inside we have two things. Firstly, the knife in a nice Ziploc bag, which is also branded, and then here is the lanyard, or I would say it's more a necklace assembly for your dog tag. So you will unwound this, fasten your dog tag. If you like, you can also take it apart and use it as a bead for your knife. This is how it's changing the sizes of your neck. So nice little touch here. And now let us see the knife. Okay, let me put this here on the side. So you have a nice tag. This is a cardboard tag with the logo, another attention to details with the fish. So let me give you the quick specifications like I would like to do. This is the PF941 is the model number. We have an overall length of 21.5 centimeters or 8.5 inches. The blade is 9 centimeters or 3.5 inches. The blade thickness is 3.6 millimeters with a nice crown spine. So it means it's nice and rounded up here. And for some reason my camera won't focus. Okay. The blade width is 2.6 centimeters or 1 inch. The handle is 12.5 centimeters or 4.7 inches. The handle width is 1.4 centimeters or 0.5 inches. The blade on this one is Bowler's K110, which is equivalent of D2. So nice, robust budget steel with good performance values, and it will be not the problem to resharpen. The blade finish they have marked as glass bead plus fine stone wash. So definitely we have an interesting two-tone finish on here. this finish almost looks like it is some kind of titanium nitride white paint, but I would say this is just a really nice fine glass bead sandblast with then stone washed on them, and the flats are polished. So what I would love to see is if they would just use a nice heavy stone wash on these for EDC purposes. That would be ideal. My personal preference, I don't like bead blasted finishes on carbon steels. They are just prone to corrosion, so we will see if this will corrode or not. But definitely a really nice uniform finish. Okay, so the handles. For handles you have more options. I opted for the flex. So flex is also micarta, called micarta, but they call it flex, just probably not to infringe on anybody's trademark. I don't know if micarta is trademarked with some company, but usually some of these types of materials can have trademarks, so they opted for safe. Okay, we have nested steel liners, which are nicely and skeletonized. A lock on this one is using a liner lock. We have a little bit recessed cutout here, but I would like to have a larger cutout because you can definitely without problems disengage the lock, but maybe if you have gloves then it will be a little bit problematic because it is almost up to the edge of the handle. You can see it only maybe a millimeter sticks out, and there are no so cutouts to better aid the closing, but it's functional without any problems. So as you can see, this is a flipper opening knife with ball bearing washers inside. The clip has a really nice bend. I have not checked the material, so let me just quickly check it. So this is non-ferrous, so maybe it is aluminum or titanium, perhaps. Has a nice Petrified Fish logo, laser engraved, and it's bead blasted. Has a really nice portion, wide portion to accommodate any kind of maybe a heavy fabric. So let's take out the jean pocket and let me show you how it's. So it's really nice deep carry pocket clip. You will definitely not see the knife. So yeah, nice design. I would rather see, obviously, my preference is the wire pocket clip, but this is decent enough. Okay, let me show you the centering. So we have a nice and perfect centering. Engagement is really nice and early. I would say around 15%. So definitely a lot of life. And the lock, and it's really smooth. So like I mentioned, you have a few options you can choose from, which is always good to see, and let me show them to you. I will bring out the tablet quickly, and yeah, okay. So The only changes I can see are the materials of the handle scales. So we have 4 you can choose from, which is flex, then carbon fiber, overlay with G10. It's some kind of gray G10 and blue with the black, and then the top part is a few layers of carbon fiber, and then this is a unique one. I can show you a picture, but I definitely will link you the site down below. But the Ford variant is this beautiful Damask pattern G10. So I don't know if you can see it, but no. So these are the flax, so the micarta and the Damascus G10. So definitely a nice option. Not so many companies are making this kind of material, but Petrified Fish did opt it for one. Okay, so let's give you a few. For some reasons, let's focus. Let me zoom in. Okay, so we have a nice decorative pivot with the logo. We have nice coarse blasted micarta or flex. This is a much better quality than just your standard Chinese micarta. And I always like to show you the comparisons. So for example, your standard Chinese micarta will be this brown one. You can definitely see the difference in also in structure of the material. So it is not as fine as your natural canvas micarta, which is this one on this Ace Grand. And you see the differences in the canvas, or should I say the fabric used in the production. But definitely decent, has a really nice purchase, and smells like something in between wood and old books. You can change out your hardware, and this really nice touch that they included the black hardware. So if you don't like these shiny screws here, you can change them out. Sadly, no pivot option for a blackout modification. So on the blade we have the Petrified Fish logo, or should I say just name, because the logo is the fish. And the model number and the steel designation. Okay. So now let me show you some size comparisons. Firstly, let me bring out back the Ace Grand from Giant Mouse. An excellent knife, but pricey compared with this one. This is still, I would say, in the budget. So dimension or ballpark, you are looking at around 54 US dollars from AliExpress. And I have here my Chimera from We Knives. I really like these not that often seen blade shapes, like this harpoon here, this clip point harpoon. This is more maybe a drop point. So yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. If I do, please, always I appreciate if somebody is correcting me. So let me zoom out. Sorry about that. Okay, so let us continue. Here is a Spyderco Endura, Spyderco Delica, my Chinese Griptilian with carbon fiber. Oh, sorry, micarta. Here's the back Vantage Pro. Back Sprint Pro in burlap micarta. So definitely a smaller knife. Here's the previous model, the PF939 from Petrified Fish. So they look almost the same, maybe a little bit larger is the previous one. And here is also a nice comparison with the flex material they are using. So for me, this looks more like a G10 composite, but it's called also flex. But here you can definitely see the weave, the protruding of the glue. So they are using some kind of composite two-piece glue. Yeah. And this is also one of those nice blade shapes, so that definitely making beautiful variants with these blades. Okay, what have we here on the table? Let me bring out also the Skyline for Kershaw, and also the Pinch from Kaiser. And if you are looking for something maybe with a better steel, then of course I have here the QSP Pelican. And if you like something larger, then definitely check out the Tua Knives Cebu. This one is with the D2. Yeah, also with the D2. Okay, so this was the Petrified Fish model 949, maybe the Warrior, who knows. If you have any questions, then please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can. And if you're a subscriber, thank you very much. If you are not, then please consider subscribing. I try to release at least 3 videos per week, mostly knives and gear oriented, but also sometimes stuff regarding miniature painting, Warhammer, unboxings of books, and stuff regarding the hobby in general. Okay, so thanks for watching and wish you a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.